Hey, Christina. So clearly this light was made with just the incandescent table lamp that is partially diffused and then partially direct. So, within this family of angles coming out of the light, it's direct light, so it's going to be hard. And then anything else, light that's radiating out from the shade is going to be diffused. So Natalie, in this case, is mostly in the hard light. And she has some light bouncing back up from the book into her face. And then, this individual is in hard light and then has light bouncing back up from the floor into his face. And this man is almost entirely silhouette because we know that the inverse square law dictates that light will fall almost off entirely the further it gets away from the subject. And so I think you're pretty right on to reproduce this scene with a softbox, but you'll also need like a small hard light source very close to the softbox to sort of get this family of angles right here, because this is a combination of hard and soft light depending on where you're sitting in the room, and also depending on how close you're sitting to the subject. Remember, the larger the source of the light relative to the subject, the softer the shadows. So if you're close to the shadows, the lights are going to be a little bit softer. Then if you get further away, the lights are going to get harder and harder. The shadows at edges at least will. So I think your ideas were pretty good, but you would have found in the studio you would have needed to make some alterations to get the exact look that you're going for. But this could be duplicated in the studio, and I love that you took on the task of trying to figure out how you would duplicate this in the studio instead of just telling me, well, I would go into a darkened room and turn on one light with a shade on it. So thank you for challenging yourself, and thank you for all your citations. They're perfect. I really appreciate it. I think you are officially the first student I have looked at who has managed to cite the lecture and the text and properly cite their image as well. Thank you. That was refreshing, Christina. Thank you.